MLB brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Standing in, David Peralta. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is.
David Peralta.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His past line against Aaron Nola, batting at an even .400. The 0-1 on its way. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed the guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is after it. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Corbin has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Taken in by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard hit to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he is out on the tag. Into the box now, A.J. Pollard. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So stepping in, Steven Souza. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's just 1 for 6. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a slider that misses below the zone. Franco, the runner at third with no outs. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And their runners at the corners now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. Cabrera, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The next 3-2. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Nola. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Patrick Corbin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Patrick Corbin becomes the first out of the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Williams going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. So striding in, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hand.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the. Riding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up.
Odubel Herrera.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Marte has it. And quickly there are two away. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air down the right field line. Souza on the move. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. In there for strike one.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. A.J. Pollock is sent packing for the second out of the inning. In there, strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? 1 ball, no strikes to count. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one away. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez drew a base on balls his first time up. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And they'll step off and try again. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Escobar fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's that little sinker right over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confidence.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... So coming to the plate as Grubel Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Flares this one over toward first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Settling in now, Aaron Nola. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he takes ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
High pop-up. Escobar is there. And the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jeff Mathis. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Ready for another shot now, David Peralta. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
On to first, and they get them both. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And yet another strikeout here. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Hoskins aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Cesar. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit in the air out to right. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. Digging in, Eduardo Escobar, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
3-1 the count now. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's up with it. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hector Neris takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Phillies.
First delivery to him on the way.
Wilson.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play.
The pitcher, number 50.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hector Neris. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalzo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Still 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Alex Avila will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Alex Avila.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40, Andrew.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. And again a throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Williams on at first, nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Called strike over the outside corner. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Digging in now, Michael Franco. Archie Bradley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bradley, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly.
And hang on, he's out. Now at the plate, Archie Bradley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Archie Bradley.
John Jay is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jay behind 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Peralta. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
3-2 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
First baseman number 40.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Arizona down to its last strike. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Eduardo Escobar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, man at first after the 2-out walk. In there, and it's 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.